Hi everybody, I hope that you're doing great. I've been myself very busy lately. I've moved country. I'm now living in Mauritius for 3 or 4 months for work. I've been very busy pitching new clients, working on different projects, as well as studying. So it has been a very busy ride this last month. I haven't been able to put out some new content for you guys. So instead, I thought today that I would show you a tool that I've been using. It has been a very helpful tool for me in order to put together all this project, studying at the same time, as well as taking notes and brainstorming new ideas. This is for you if you are like a professor, a writer, if you are a pastor, a priest, if you're doing a lot of research, if you're a student. This is a perfect tool for you if you are processing a lot of information and you need to create new idea. You need to have kind of a map of how you think and how you process information. Sometimes brainstorming can be confusing because you are when you are in this creative mode, you can have lots of very quick ideas that are coming to your brain very quickly, and so it's great to be able to put those ideas somewhere in a sort of orderly fashion, and that you can have an overall vision of the project that you're working on. So today I wanted to introduce you to Curio. So this is a very understated app. I've never heard of it really in detail developed on YouTube videos, and I don't understand why, because it's one of those big apps that if you own a Mac, you should really own. So today I will introduce you to Curio and show you how I use it. So as you can see, I use it for studying. This is my marketing course, one of the marketing courses that I'm following right now at the Cornell University. So as you can see, this is a very rich tool and you can do a ton of things with it. I'm going to try to be as direct and as simple as possible, but it's almost impossible to show you everything that Curio can do for you. So what I'm going to do is first show you the website. Actually, let me go to the website for you. So here we are on the Zengobi.com website. This is the homepage, so let's learn more. So the catchphrase of Curio is master your productivity, and that's exactly what it is. It is a very complete application with tons of features, guys. And on the website, you'll be able to find out more about what it can do for you, what type of document you can process with the tool, and what it is exactly. For me personally, I use it for brainstorming, I use it for research, I use it for studying, and what you can do with it is create all sorts of, I would say, processing maps that you can use to create new idea, like mind maps, lists, tables, index card, album, pinboards, stacks of things. So you can see that under what can Curio do for you. So go on the website now and have a look at it because it's amazing. And this is the price. This is the pricing for Curio. As you can see, I have the professional, of course, version, but you have 3 versions that you can purchase. You have the core version for $60, $59.99, the standard for $99.99, and a professional for $139.99. It is by no means cheap. However, it's totally worth it to my opinion, as it is a one-time fee. And with everything you can do, it really beat the competitions by a long shot to me. If you're using something like OneNote, you will love Curio because it's OneNote on steroid and it works much better. And you have all the tools necessary for you to do almost everything when it comes to your work, even do presentations. So what can the professional version get you? Obviously, it's a blend of the core, the standard, and obviously all the professional features added. So you can you will be able to have a free-form notebook environment. So what does that mean? You'll be able to have here you'll be able to have, for example, files like this and then subfiles. But even within those subfiles, you can put them, you can create subfiles and infinite amount of files and subfiles, basically, like OneNote or any other tools of the same type. You already probably used this before. But you can kind of organize your notebooks as easily as you would with OneNote. There is no tagging system, but it's not Evernote. It's not this type of tool. It's really a tool when you can work. As you can see, I have a lot of board here. A lot of idea space is how they call them. This is for my course, so I have module 1 here. Module 2, you see you can create even Kanban type of board, but you're creating your own application within the application. That's why I really like it. It's very hard for me to define the application for you because what it does is everything you need it to do. If you need to have a video, you can do that. You can embed YouTube videos within your courses. Let me try to find where I've done that somewhere because I know I did. Okay, here, for example, you can see that I was taking note about some marketing concept, and I needed a YouTube video to help me understand. So as you can see, this is a YouTube video directly from YouTube and streamed directly from YouTube. So you would insert the video address and then start playing it. And then you have your YouTube video playing directly on your idea space like you would with OneNote. OneNote has the same feature, I believe. But I really like Curio because you can insert almost everything inside a idea space.
Draft this out for you so you can see how the matrix looks and what its purpose is.
Right, so as you can see, I'm going to try to forward the video for you so you can see that it's playing indeed. It's just because I have it muted, so you can see that the video is now playing. Okay, so I can have the video playing right here inside my idea space so that I can keep track of the information that I need, whether they're videos or audios or anything else. Okay, so what can you insert into this type of board, right? So let's have a empty board. So I'm gonna go here because I haven't done much here. I'm gonna add a blank idea space just to show you a demo. So what you can do here is create a background for your idea space. So I can go here and say that I want to have maybe I don't know, this one. Okay, I can choose this background, and then I'm gonna insert things inside my idea space that can help me create my idea or present an idea, for example. So just to show you all the things you can insert inside of an idea space. First, you can insert obviously a shape. So I'm just gonna do this in a very unpleasant way, guys, but I just want to show you what you can do. So let's insert a cloud, for example. So insert, so I have my cloud here, and then I can change the color of the cloud, of course. So I can say that the cloud is white, and I can even fill the cloud, I don't know, okay, whatever. So I can have a cloud here, and obviously right inside it an idea or anything like that. You can insert stencils. So for example, I don't know, I don't really use stencils, but let's say you are creating a plan for a room. So I'm gonna insert this. Okay, so this is a stencil, so let's zoom out. You can stretch the idea space as much as you like. Okay, you can insert, I don't know, a list. There's different type of list. So let's say I'm inserting this one just for demonstration. Sorry, there was a bike here. In Mauritius, people have a lot of bikes. Okay, so this is my list. Oh, I inserted too many times, so let me just remove this. So let's zoom in a little bit. And let's say item 1 Okay, so you can write your list here. So this is the list, so item 1, item 2. And then let's say that I want to create a sub list. I just create that, and then sub item 1 like this, sub item 2. Okay, so, and I think, and I think you can do that. Yeah, you can do this as much as you want. So you actually have almost an outline that you can create here. So that's good. You can change this the type, like the look of the list if you like. You can go here, and you can always change the look of the list. Okay, if you don't like how it looks, you can do that and change it to however you like. Then you can insert things like a mind map. So obviously this is not going to be something like iMind map or this type of mind map, but it's very, very useful sometime when you just want to have the mind map available to you with the rest of the information. So let's say that I insert this one, central topic. So I'm going to write here. So central topic is fine. And then I want to create a branch here. So item 1, item 2, blah, 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 okay? What I like with Curio is that you can use, for example, item 1 and transfer it into your list. So just like this. And you can see that item 1 is on my list. And vice versa, you can take sub item 1, for example, and included it into your mind map. So it's totally modular, and you can also add meta information inside of any of your items here. So let's say that this, I want to transform that into a task. I can just go here and add a checkbox inside, a check mark inside my cloud so that I know this is a task. I can write how complete the task is. I can add a rating to the task or whatever priority. So priority 4, I don't know. I can add a tag. So by tag, they mean more like visual clues, for example. So let's say that this is a key task, so I can add a little key here. So you can see I can add date, and this will be reflected in the status of my task. So I know that I haven't done that for this project. For example, here, these are all tasks that I could move, and I can add a due date or a start date, and it will appear on here. Today, tomorrow, within weeks. So you can also manage task and project within the app. You can do it with a mind map or anything. And that's what makes Curio so unique. It's so amazingly complete. You can do almost everything with Curio. And if you are working on very complicated project, then this is great for you. It also integrates with Evernote. Let me just remove that. So you have to authorize the application to be used, but you would see that all my notes are now listed here. Okay, so let me just change the background of my canvas here. I'm going to put something a bit more neutral so you can see a bit better. So let's put colored wallpaper. So let's say that I am interested in seeing this article, having this article on my canvas. So I'm just going to drag and drop the article here, or the picture, and here is my article from Evernote, right? So it's really amazing if you're working with Evernote, and I hope that you do, because who doesn't? So what does that mean? It means that even if you're on the go and you wish to then insert information inside of Curio, you can just grab your Evernote and record a voice note, take a picture, or anything you need outside when you're on the go, because obviously Curio does not exist for mobile. So you can only use it with your computer. But with integration with Evernote, there's no limit on how you can use Curio. You can just gather your information while on the go with Evernote and then drag everything back into your canvas here, right? So you can continue. I'm going to continue so I can show you everything. Then you got tables. You can insert tables. So, right? So let's insert a table here. My canvas is awful, but anyway. Your canvas will stretch, you see, as you are adding information to your canvas. You can insert index cards. So these are little cards. If you are a writer, for example, and you're using a board, for your characters, your storylines, etc., you can just create a corkboard. So you can just go ahead and change it to this type of design and then add your storyline. And then what you can do is also link those elements together by using arrows like this. So then the elements will be together, right? So I can add an arrow to this, just an example, guys. And then you can see that now my element is attached to my board. So it's great if you want to create sequences and things like that. So I'm trying to go quick so I don't waste so much of your time. You can create albums, but these are like pictures that you can add, you can create a bunch of information like this. Stacks. This is one of my favorite things to use because you can create actually Kanban kind of things. So let's add another so I can show you. Okay, so let's say that I want to create a workflow, Kanban workflow. Here I can create a task or a card. So card 1. I know this is the worst demonstration ever, but I hope it'll help anyway. Card 2, and then you can add your cards here, and you can change the color of the card and add the same meta tags as you had before. So you can add a check mark, you can add a completion percentage, you can add ratings, some things. You can add I don't know, little cloud, whatever. You can also change the color of the card. So let's say that I want it to be yellow. So you can do that. You can see that visually you can have an entire workflow right inside your board. And as usual, you can just move an item to your Kanban stack kind of thing, right? So it's very modular. You can move items from one a place to the other, and you have a real board here that is modular, that is almost like you would do it by hand. That's why I really like it. You can add your audio recording, of course. So you know how to do that. Your video recording, you can record yourself recording a message. And you can embed YouTube videos, which is great. So what you do here is paste a URL. Remember I showed you earlier, and it will show, you will be able to insert a video on your canvas. So you always have the video for your own record. So it's great when you work with project. You don't have to look to type like a address, or the video is just here for you. You just have to press play. Same for Vimeo. You can also have bigger plate mind maps that you can research and integrate directly inside of your board. And the great feature of Curio is that you can create instant document. Okay, so let's say that I want to create a document right from Curio, and I want to keep this document within my project, and I know that it's here. So let's say that I want to create a I'm gonna insert an Omni outliner document here, and if I want, I can put it here somewhere else, right? And so I'm gonna click here, and my document's gonna open right now. So this is my Omni outliner document, right? So here I can create a document, blah blah blah. This document will be saved inside of my Curio project, right? So all my documents that I create, so there's plenty of them, right? There is you can create, there's Adobe Photoshop Illustrator documents, keynotes, number, pages, text document, Office document like Excel, PowerPoint, Words, and Omni Groups document. But really any document, any format that you want to add to the project, I never had a problem inserting any sort of document to my project, whether it's the apps that are listed here or any other application. So this is what makes Curio very powerful. There is no limit to what you can do with this. Anyway, so there, you can insert absolutely everything inside of Curio, and that will allow you to create amazing presentations, amazing mind map and brain map and brainstorming a table and an idea space. And what you can do afterwards is present your idea. So here you have the present button when you can actually present your idea. And if you have a crowd, like for example me, I usually have to present all my ideas and my strategies to clients. They're usually, you know, those big meeting room with like 15-20 people, and I have to do presentation most of the time. So this allows me to project quickly my new strategy and how I came up with a strategy. So it's a really great tool for that. So I can't show you everything because there's too much to show you, but let me open a new file so I can show you that you can also have templates within Curio. So to do that, I'm going to go to project here, open project gallery, and I have obviously other projects. So I'm going to open this one here just to show you, because I know I have templates in this one. So okay, so this is one of the strategies that I'm putting together right now. And these are templates. So here you can create templates. So these are my templates here. Things that I've always gonna use in this format. So I just have to, if I want to add a new idea space to this project, I just click on add and go to, you can see that all my templates are visible here. So I just have to click one of them and then I will have my template ready. So I've done that already for a lot of the stuff I've been working on. And you can see when you apply yourself that it looks really nice, right? You can create really cool boards and it's very organized and all your ideas are very simple. You can also take notes. It creates rich text files for you. This is a note that I've created. I mean, you can create notes here. So it's also a notebook for you if you wish to do so. So this is a very quick overview of Curio. I hope that was helpful enough, clear enough. I know my English not great, but I really wanted to try to help you as much as possible to find great apps. And this is an app that I really recommend you to try out. Again, go to the website, have a look at the prices, what you're getting for this price. This is a one-time fee. Once you have the application, then you have it for life. However, the upgrade aren't free usually, but Curio doesn't upgrade all the time. I mean, maybe once every 2 years or something like that, even less. But if you have a previous version of Curio, will still work perfectly fine. And the creator of Curio is very dedicated to this project because it's such a big project. So this is all the features that you have in Curio. I can't make a video about everything because it's too much. But I really recommend you to try Curio at least. It's amazing. Like it's my go-to apps when I have big project to handle and I have a lot of things to look after and a lot of people to please and it's busy in my head, and that's what I use. I use it for studying, research, work, project of all sorts and of kinds. So it's amazing. There's a great support also on the website. There's also a forums where you can ask your questions, and there's a community around Curio. As you can see here, it's quite busy because it's such a big app, and I think it's one of those apps that is a secret, you know, that people don't talk about much because it's such an amazing app and it's a great tool. So I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. I know it's not a pretty video, but I have no time, but I hope that you'll find it helpful anyway. And well, I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for more. There will be more videos. I can't promise a timeline, but you guys are patient, and what I can promise you is that I will continue to put out more content and being on the look for a great application that will help you in your daily life. Okay guys, thank you very much for listening to me, and don't forget to subscribe and comment. I love your comments, your encouragement, and if you have any requests that if I can help you, that I will help you. Okay, so have a lovely, lovely, productive day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!